Frank said what?
You can't tell anyone. Promise me that you won't tell anyone.
I promise. Look, you have to tell me the whole story here.
Okay. So I was dropping Frank off, and when we got to his house, he was about to get out of the car, but then stopped and looked at me. And then he said, I know you're still with Clay, but I have to tell you. I love you, and I'm willing to wait for you.
What did you say back to that?
I said I love you too.
What?
Ugh. It was kind of an automatic response. I couldn't help myself.
You know, I'm really torn on my opinion on this.
Shouldn't I be torn? I'm the one who's dating somebody else. I shouldn't love Frank.
Do you love him?
I mean, I don't know. I think so, but I can't do that. I don't want to hurt Clay's feelings.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Death seems like an appropriate response.
Yeah, but then because you're suicide pact, Frank would just follow you into the afterlife.
Damn it! Not even death is an escape from my problems anymore.
Oh, hey, Ella.
Hey, Frank. I can't believe you told Victoria that you love her.
But I do.
Yeah, but you can't tell her that.
Why not?
Because it puts her in just a shitty position. Now she has to decide between you and Clay.
Well, I don't regret doing it.
Why not? This is the moment in the rom-com where the girl's life starts spiraling and she has to spend 6 months alone in Italy, chop off all her hair, and go skinny dipping in a Trevi fountain just to figure out her love life.
Okay, well, we have school, so Victoria can't run off to Italy, and I needed her to know how I felt. Otherwise, she would have just kept on dating Clay for even longer.
Okay, well, you know, it didn't work. She hasn't broken up with Clay, and I don't think she has any real intention of doing so anytime soon.
Well, that's okay. I was telling the truth when I said I would wait.
Don't you care that this is causing her anxiety?
Of course I care. I just also care that she is a good boyfriend. Clay's a dick, and he doesn't appreciate her.
I'm not saying that you're not a better fit for her. I'm just upset that you placed this all on her.
Alright, well, if I didn't do it now, it would have happened eventually. I mean, do you really think she'd just go on dating Clay forever?
Yes. She does not like conflict. She would stay with Clay for even as long as he's slightly tolerable.
Well, that makes me even more glad I told her. She deserves to be loved for real.
Okay, you know what? As long as you are happy with honesty, then I guess it's okay.
Wait, but I am happy with honesty.
What the hell is going on between the two of them? I thought Frank's stares were bad enough.
You know, I'm not really supposed to tell anyone.
Ella, if you don't tell me, I'll take everything you've sown this year, soak it in acid, and then chuck it in the lake.
You know, I don't respond well to personal or environmental threats.
Yeah.
Ella, if you tell us, I'll buy you Doritos and Diet Coke.
How many?
2 of each.
Okay, this is my best friend's private life we're talking about.
Okay, 3 of each, and I'll let you use my blanket during the show's run.
Deal. That's how you get me to give up private information, Jane.
Yeah. So, you gonna tell us?
Okay, well, Frank told Victoria that he loves her.
Fuck! I owe Mason $20. I bet Victoria'd say it first.
Well, that was a stupid bet. Frank doesn't like to keep secrets. Honestly, I'm surprised it took him this long.
Okay, but it puts Victoria in just an awful position, what with Clay and everything.
Who's Clay?
Victoria's boyfriend? The reason she hasn't tackled Frank to the ground and kissed him till he couldn't speak properly?
I just thought she liked the drama.
No, she has a boyfriend who I don't particularly like, but it's her choice. She made a terrible choice, but she's the one who made it.
Well, oh God. Yeah, but now they're just, they're giving each other bedroom eyes all the friggin' time, and it is annoying. Like, yeah, go be happy, but can you not do it here?
No, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
No, do you have like a concussion or something?
No, I'm perfectly okay.
All right, well, hey, if you're gonna be on my zombie apocalypse team, I gotta be sure you're in tip-top shape. All right, no, just come on.
I think I need a drink. Lighter fluid sounds about right.
Well, I think they're adorable. What about you, Ella?
You know, I think I'm in for a long month.
Come on. You sure your head's all right?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine.
Well, all right. You could just be saying that, you know.
I'm fine, okay? But, hey, so, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Sure, whatever.
Okay. So, you love me?
Yeah.
Oh, when did you realize?
You know that weekend you went away to State Theater Festival, so I didn't tutor you in chemistry like normal?
Mhm.
Well, I was at home that weekend doing my chemistry homework, and I just kept thinking, oh, this is something Victoria would need help with, or this is the point where she'd give up and try to get me to watch John Mulaney specials with her, and I just kept thinking all that, and I realized that I missed you, and that I loved you, and it had been kind of building up for a long time.
But, like, how?
What do you mean?
I mean, how do you love me?
You're beautiful and passionate and funny. I mean, how could I not love you?
No, that's why you love me. How do you love me?
I don't think I understand the question.
Ugh, it's not that hard, Frank. How?
Romantically?
Okay, so not platonically.
No, I thought I made it pretty clear my feelings for you are romantic, but...
Okay, now tell me why you love me.
Alright, this is more than a couple questions, Toria. I think it gets to be my turn now.
Fine.
Okay. Why won't you break up with Clay if you're in love with me like you said?
I don't know how. It's like Tony Stark. Mm-hmm.
what's this got to do with Iron Man?
Okay, so you know how Tony can't give up being Iron Man, even for Pepper, who he loves and who's asked him a million times to. He can't, and even when he wants to, it just won't let him.
Okay, well, can't we be like Thor and his hammer instead? I feel like that's a healthier relationship.
You just want to be the hammer, so I'll write you like Thor does, huh?
Maybe.
Too bad, because we are Tony and Pepper, and Ella is obviously Captain America, and Chris could be Bucky.
Because they're friends? I don't think
For now. But now my turn. Tell me why you love me.
I told you, you're sweet and ridiculous and make me smile all the time. Plus, do you really need a reason to love someone, Tori? Isn't it enough that I love you just the way you are?
Hey, Victoria! Where are the whips? Travers wants Thomas to be a zombie wrangler or some shit like that. It sounds kinky more than anything else.
Under the table, in a box labeled weapons, should be 3 of them. So.
Why do we need 3 whips? Whatever. Thanks a billion.
I'm good.
Oh, right. That weekend at the theater festival, that's when I knew too. You know, I'm glad that we have this time together before the start of the show.
What?
Ugh, I'm taking your textbook.
No!
Give it!
The show starts like tomorrow. I have to do all my homework now if I'm gonna get any sleep in the next 2 weeks.
Too bad. Now come and talk to me.
About what?
I don't know. Do you want to watch the shittiest Christmas rom-com that we can find?
Okay, your life's already a bad rom-com.
What are you talking about?
Let me act it out for you.
Oh, go for it.
A girl who already has a boyfriend finds a handsome, in her eyes, boy who starts tutoring her in chemistry. Once they discover their shared passion for theater, they connect on an emotional level that her boyfriend simply cannot manage. She finds herself falling for him.
Well, you know what? That's fair. Okay.
Okay, but it is rather shitty.
Ugh, I know. I shouldn't be leading them on. I should just decide and, pick one.
No. I mean, it's shitty that you have 2 boys in love with you and I have none. I thought the universe believed in balance.
What? You've had guys like you before.
Okay, I've never been on a date.
What about that time with that guy in the movies?
Okay, the last time I went to the movies with a guy, I was 5, and he is gay.
Well then see, you've always been a good ally. Glad to know Jane can count on you.
Mm-hmm. You could tell Jane was asexual, but you couldn't tell that Frank had a crush on you?
Okay, how could I have possibly known that?
Okay, do you really want me to reenact what happens every single time he sees you?
Yeah, go for it. Oh God, no. We aren't that obvious.
Oh, it's so obvious. I can't tell you how obvious it is.
Well, I mean, Clay doesn't suspect anything.
That might be because I told Clay that you don't have feelings for Frank.
You lied to my boyfriend?
I didn't technically lie. I didn't have all the data,
at the time when he asked and as a scientist, it would be improper of me to speculate off of incomplete data.
Okay, so knowing what you know now, what would you tell him?
Okay, so I would tell him to go fuck himself.
What? Why?
Because if he actually liked you as much as he says he does, he'd spend time with you.
Hey, so can I ask you a couple questions? Hypothetical, of course.
Yeah, sure.
So, is it normal for friends to say, I don't know, hold hands?
Like,
Yeah.
I'd say it's not uncommon.
Okay. Is it normal for said friends to have tickle fights?
You know, I'm sure that some pair of friends somewhere has had a tickle fight.
Okay. Is it normal for said friends to end up kissing after he ends up on top of you following a tickle fight?
Okay, just dump Clay. Fucking dump him.
I can't.
Why not?
He won't let me.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, he doesn't like me talking bad about our relationship, and anytime I try to bring it up, he just gets all mad and ignores me for days.
Well, then ignore him back and break up with him over text. It might be the only way to deal with this asshole.
But I can't.
Okay, why not?
Ugh, because I'm not you, Ella. I can't have someone be mad at me, okay? Otherwise, I'm going to spend the next week obsessing over if they've gotten over it or not. But then I'm going to think that they haven't gotten over it because they think that I am a terrible, unlovable person and that they're going to spread a rumor all over the school that I'm a whore and everyone's going to hate me and I just can't do it. Ella, I can't break up with him.
You know, I don't care what Clay says. I would love you no matter what. I bet Frank would love you too. Okay, Frank loves you even if you aren't sleeping with him. Can you say the same thing about Clay?
No. Your birthday's coming up after the show.
First, I have to survive the show.
Well, what do you want to do?
Birthday breakfast at the bakery.
All right. Then birthday breakfast at the bakery is where our pass will croissant. Anyway, does the Christmas Prince sound like an adequately shitty movie?
Oh, well, you know, it sounds like my completely impractical childhood fantasy, so yes, very shitty. What is going on here?
Jane's been staring at the wall for the last 15 minutes.
And what have you been doing?
Staring at Jane, staring at the wall. I'm dead inside.
Okay, well, you know, y'all can both go home. I'm the only one who has to stay here until all the actors leave so I can clean up their fucking mess.
I'm sorry about that.
What are you gonna do?
Hey, question. Can you tell me, you watch DuckTales, right?
Oh yeah, it has David Tennant's voice in it, so like, I would watch it even if it was shit.
Oh, okay. Well, wow, you really do love Doctor Who, don't you?
I love it more than I could love any man.
Well, but wait, what about David Tennant?
Oh, please. Loving someone's Scottish accent and their acting ability is very different from loving them as a person. I understand that difference.
I don't think Victoria does. She's just a tad bit obsessed with Chris Evans.
Oh, no, that is completely justified. Have you seen him tear apart a log with his bare hands?
That is totally fair. But hey, I'm stuck here until Victoria leaves. She's my ride. So,
Some things never change.
yeah, don't have my license. What are you gonna do?
You know, I'm sorry you have to go through all this.
What do you mean?
It's not fair that you fall in love with a girl who's already dating someone else. It's not fair to you or her or Clay.
I mean, life is never fair.
Well, for what it's worth, I hope you end up with her.
Why?
You see, my mom has this theory about all successful relationships. She says they're only successful if both people make each other better. I see that in yours and Victoria's. She makes you laugh and calms you down. You make her feel like she's worth something even when the rest of the world tells her she's not. Plus, I know you've had these feelings for a while.
Well, wait. What makes you think that?
How long has Victoria been giving you rides again?
3 months now. About that.
And you couldn't possibly get a ride with anyone else.
Well, she lives closest to me.
No, well, we both only live 2 streets away. You know it.
Oh, hey, Frank, you ready to go?
Yeah. Only if we can go buy a Whataburger on the way home.
Ooh, I guess you really want a burger.
Gosh. All right. That wasn't even a good one.
Hey, give me a break. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep and 4 shots of espresso at this point.
Ella, I need you on set crew tomorrow.
I thought it was possible.
Yeah, well, 3 people have called in sick. I don't care if you can't lift a donut. You'll still be more useful than Nick. Will you help us or not?
Oh, okay, but don't get mad if I can't lift anything because I'm too weak.
Deal! Now, I'm gonna go throw myself off a bridge.
And I'm gonna go make sure she doesn't do that. Good night, Ella. Oh, Frank. This is gonna turn to shit real fast. Can't believe you break quarantine like that.
I was just taking Frank his chemistry homework.
You were exposed to his virus. You might be a carrier yourself.
Okay, look, we have, 1 run left of the show? I mean, there's really not that much more I could risk.
You could risk a deadly virus infecting your system. Is Frank really worth it?
There. Now if I have it, you will too. Now give me some blanket.
Fine. Joke's on you. If I'm lying sick, dying on the floor, I'm still coming to school because I refuse to admit when I have problems.
That's okay. I mean, Chris would just go to your house with chicken soup. She sent me to Frank's house with some.
Ah, man. What did humanity do to deserve Chris?
I don't know. I mean, I'm a terrible person, so I don't know.
What? You are a hyperactive, angelic puppy, and I love you, and I will kill anyone who says otherwise.
Thanks, Lulu.
I'm serious. Who do I need to kill?
I mean, there's not anyone I specifically...
Hey, Ella, when can I get my blanket back? The show ended like 10 minutes ago.
Never. This is the best blanket I've ever had. If you wanted your blanket back, you should have given me a shitty blanket.
Well, I mean, if you're cold, you can always come and share it with her, like right here.
Maybe in a minute. I've got some people waiting for me out in the auditorium.
We'll have fun.
Hey, so can you give me 3 reasons why I should break up with Clay?
Oh, gladly. 1, he hasn't planned a real date for you guys since October. 2, he guilts you into canceling plans for him. And 3, I hate him.
I'm sorry, the 3rd one's not a good enough reason. I mean, I'm the one that's dating him.
Okay, fine. He doesn't treat you like he should.
Well, can you give me 3 reasons why I should date Frank?
He treats you like a queen. He likes you even if you aren't having sex with him. And you clearly like him so much better than Clay.
I just don't want to hurt Clay's feelings.
You know, you keep saying that. It's going to hurt no matter when you do it. You're just prolonging his pain and delaying yours. You know, I know there is never going to be a right time, but there is a time when it's just not worth it anymore.
I know.
Hey, look who's waiting for you out there.
Oh, Clay!
Hey, Victoria.
Oh, you weren't supposed to come till tomorrow. What do you,
Oh, you
Did
know,
we?
plans had to change, so I just came to see the show tonight. You were great, by the way, moving the house and stuff.
Oh, well, if you're ready to go, we can head out and just...
No, let's just stay here. I never get to see backstage except when I picked you up from rehearsal that one time. You know, I admit it, I don't do it enough, but I'm trying.
Hey, can we talk in the workshop?
Yes.
Chris! You stay here.
Did I do something?
Come join me. Look, Chris, why did you have to bring him back here?
I don't know. She wasn't out there and he was waiting.
And why would he wait for her without even telling her he was going to be here?
Maybe he bet on her having other friends out there?
He was planning on using this against her like he always does. He'd say that he waited 20 minutes out there and she never came out and then guilt her into making it up to him.
Oh.
And you know, I think I might have just talked Victoria into breaking up with him.
Shit. If I'd known, I wouldn't have brought him back.
Yeah, but you did. Chris, can I borrow your blanket for the night? I have a feeling its comforting services might be needed.
You can keep it as long as you need, Ella.
So, were you just not checking to see if anyone's up there for you at all tonight? I mean, you weren't even going to check to see that none of your friends had even shown up?
You weren't supposed to come
I
until
told
tomorrow.
you, plans had changed. But you were just going to leave me out there without even goddamn checking? You're lucky Chris was there to save the day.
I'm breaking up with you.
You're doing what?
I'm breaking up with you. Look, ever since we started having sex, that's all you want to do, and you never plan real dates anymore, and half the times I plan them, you end up backing out at the last second, and I'm tired of it.
This is about Frank, isn't it?
What?
That's what this is all about. That's why you've been so mad at me. You used to like surprises, and now you're just preoccupied all the time. It's because of these feelings for Frank, isn't it?
Okay, Frank has nothing to do with this.
You have to admit, if he hadn't come along, none of this would have changed.
Yes, they would have. Things always change. Look, I've never been that happy in this relationship. Have you?
I don't have to answer you, okay, Victoria?
I hate it when you do this. Okay? You know that I need validation, and you know that I need to know that you're not mad at me. But instead, you go on ignoring me for days just so I can have a mental breakdown for revenge. You're seriously not gonna speak to me right now, okay?
Victoria, how many times have you slept with Frank?
I never said that I slept with him.
Oh, you really are a lying bitch.
Can't I just like someone because of their personality or because they treat me well?
Don't give me that, Victoria. I know you. As soon as Frank sees the real you, he'll run in the opposite direction. Because you are just an ungrateful slut.
I'm not!
Yes, you are. You know, I had this whole plan just ready for your birthday.
Oh, well, you know what? My birthday's not for 5 months.
I know. But you know, I'm a really nice guy, so I wanted to go plan ahead, make it really, really special for you, something you really remember. Now all that's just gone in the garbage, a waste of my time. I really hope you're fucking happy.
I'm not. And that's the problem. You don't make me happy. You always act like you're better than me, or know more than me, or that anything bad that happens is my fault and never your fault. Well, you know what? This time it's your fault.
Am I the one who went into bed with another man?
Then why am I the one breaking up with you?
Fuck this.
I'm so sorry, Toria.
He was right, though.
Oh, he's never been right about a goddamn thing in his life.
I have slept with a Frank.
Okay.
It was only once, and I know cheating's wrong, and I felt super bad about it, but I didn't want to hurt Claire.
But he had no problem hurting you.
But he was right. I am breaking up with him because of Frank.
Well, of course you are. You know why? Because Frank is the first guy to show you how you deserve to be treated. And once he did, you couldn't go back to some asshole who just didn't treat you right.
It hurts so much.
I know.
I hate Clay's stupid face.
No, me too. I want to grind his face against a brick wall until he's bloody and disfigured, and then little children will spend the rest of his life screaming when they see him, and he'll finally know how it feels to be less than human.
Oh, no.
Oh, or maybe I'll kick his run of a penis so far up his asshole that he will never be able to have sex again.
Ella, you're gonna get charged with assault.
Oh, or maybe I could just stick.
Happy birthday, Ella!
Thanks. Frank, it's good to see you out and about again.
Oh, thanks. Well, you know what helps when Victoria's over every night to bring me food, and of course, Chris's delightful chicken soup.
Well, it's just good to know that you'll be back for the next show.
Please do not mention another show. I am not ready for another disaster that was, and I quote, zombie dance party.
Well, theater waits for no man.
Ugh.
Now, is the hand holding going on here purely platonic, or have you escalated to best friend hand holding?
Okay. So first of all, if we weren't best friends already, I'm pretty sure we became best friends when Frank saw me naked.
Oh.
Secondly, it's official now.
Yeah, we're officially dating.
Oh my god! Fuck yes! Hell yes! I am so excited! You're finally dating!
Ella? I thought that was you, but it sounded too excited.
Frank and Victoria are finally dated! It's
Oh.
finally happening!
Congrats. I hope you guys last.
Thanks. Hey, come on, join us.
Sure. What's going on?
Oh, we're just celebrating Ella's birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday, Ella.
It is happy. I'm so happy. Fick has finally sailed.
Like the tech company?
No, Fick is your ship name. You didn't think I'd spend this much time rooting for you to get together and not have your ship name ready?
Oh my god.
What am I, an amateur?
Oh my gosh. I bet you've been writing fan fiction about us, right? Hey? Okay. Do you want your present now?
Yes, please. Frank, move over. I'm stealing your girlfriend.
Nope, no, you can't. She's mine.
Okay, you can't get me a Sherlock Holmes mystery solver book and not expect me to fall in love with you. God damn it.
I'm glad you liked it. I mean, Frank said you wouldn't.
What? Okay, no, I said she would already have it, and I'm honestly surprised you don't.
I'm sorry. I would have got you something, but I didn't know it was your birthday.
Oh, please, Chris. Nothing you could have done could ever top this book.
It beats my hugs.
Okay, in the clearly censored words of Bo Burnham, is there anything better than hugs? Yes, a really good book.
Whatever makes you happy, Ella.
Oh, hey, Chris.
Now that my ship has sailed, I think we should get yours afloat.
What are you talking about? Wait. Oh shit.